Hello, if you guys are just tuning in here, just setting some things up. I knew we were gonna talk. I was gonna get on a little bit ago, but I know HGen is. We have some tickers that are doing really, really well right now. So if you guys, we're gonna jump back in here. The problem with like stopping is that you have to. We already got a couple of viewers. Okay. Problem with like stopping is the only kind of annoying thing. It's not annoying, but you have to build up kind of your viewers again, um, which isn't too big of a deal. Craziness out of HGen. I'm actually gonna initiate a trade. We're already gonna go ahead and do a trade right here. All right, so I need to tweet that I'm live as well. I'm gonna enter a position. I'm loading up my phone. Okay, I filled up at 1,000 shares at 8.3. Okay, very confident in this play. That's why I got on today. I'm just loading up so we can go. If anyone wants to take this play with me, I'm very confident in this play right here. Very, very confident. So let's see if you guys are just joining in. Welcome. We're gonna start with an 8.3 entry for 1,000 shares on HGen into Power Hour. I think we should have a lot of fun with this sticker. Yeah, hopefully this works out. I think we're like 4 for 5 on the day. We've been doing pretty well on the last stream, but 8.3 is going to be the spot to hold. That's where I entered. BBIG looks good as well. All right, so looking good. Sorry, I'm just tweeting out a couple things, but yeah, I'm gonna repeat again. I have an 8.3 entry that I just entered on HGen. I think it's a very good trade opportunity. I had to jump on just to. I think it's a very good opportunity, so we will see what happens. I'm gonna keep, since I'm playing with quite a bit of money right here, I'm gonna keep our stop really, really close. I'm gonna let the stop be at $7.95. Willing to lose $100 on this trade. Okay. Yeah, BBIG looks like it's perking up, basing around 11. That's what I wanted to see. That 8, we'll see what this 8.3 average does, but yeah, I have an 8.3 average on HGen. I'm just initiated, hop back on from the last live stream just to do so. We'll add some more at 795 as well. Jeez, that is unfortunate. We have an 8.3 average. Okay, I'm gonna add another 1,000. I'm gonna go ahead and add 1,000. Okay, we got filled at 792 for the other 1,000. So our average is 797. Still confident in this play. But yeah, we got an average of 797. We'll see what happens with that. And I apologize. It's 792 our average, 793. So it's our average right here. I said very confident in this play. Knew we were gonna have a little bit of slope right there, but that's okay. Almost back into our average. Can't complain. Power Hour is doing really good on Jivo as well. Looking forwards to that. If there's any questions, tickers, let me know in the chat. We will get those looked at. So yeah, we have a 793 average on HGen. We're holding in 1,000 shares. Looking for something cool to happen. Once it breaks this resistance line, we'll have a lot of upside here. Curious to see if HGen we're going to see something out of this. Thinking we should. We'll have to go ahead and see. Jivo is also perking back up as well. One BBIG to it's been really, really choppy, but I want it to close above 10. That's or above 11. That's what I'm looking for. We're gonna go to level 2 over here, and then our other swing, which is CEI. Our swing of CEI is doing really, really good. And we are... Okay, nice looks from HN. Looks like we're trying to break over that again. CEI. We have from my followers have a 0.918 average, so we're up 30%-ish on this ticker. So looking really, really good on this ticker as well. On CEI, me and my followers are in here pretty early. So now I did let everyone know the trade that I just entered at 793, 2,000 shares of HGen. There we go. There's that 8 break. I'm looking for an 825 for our next pivot stone up here. We are in the money right now, about $140, so looking very well right now. Looks really, really good so far. BBIG wanted to see it reclaim 11. So hopefully that 793 average is going to do something for us here. What about RKLB? Should we hold it overnight? RKLB. We can look at RKLB. Rocket Lab. Haven't really looked at this. Looks like we've been consolidating every day and shooting higher. As long as we close above 19.3, looks like a pretty good spot to be in. I could definitely see this holding overnight. If we can hold 19.3, let's look back at this chart and see. Pretty overextended on the 1 day. I don't know what the reasoning is behind this jump. It's definitely going to be a riskier play to hold something like this overnight. We also do have a double top in play possibly right here. It depends your entry. If you have a good entry and you're willing to risk some, that's fine. If you have kind of a higher up entry and you're going to be nervous about it, I would definitely sell out. See how that goes for you. HYZ, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it does have a little bit of upside. Hyzon Motors. Yeah, I mean, all of these are super, super volatile stocks, so holding it overnight is going to have some risk. All these looks like we're trying to break out right now into close. I mean, again, you can hold them overnight if you have a good 1 second. One second, I'm on the phone, guys. No, I gotta go. Bye. All right. So yeah, they're very risky, like I said. Now my HGen swing from 793. It looks like it. Hopefully it starts perking up soon. Yeah, Hyzon's got a nice setup so far. So. BBIG. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, Highland. I mean, so they're super volatile. Swinging overnight if you have a good average. If you're ready for the risk, that's okay. HGen's looking good. Alright, BBIG. Still having problems basing around 11, but that's okay. Looking good. HGen starting to move a little bit. Thanks for checking it. Yes, you're welcome. If you took this HGen swing with me, we should be about to be going up here in a bit. We're looking good on HGen. Claiming this key pivot at 8, hopefully. Okay, there we go with HGen. We're starting to break out here. So we're up about $200 on 2,000 shares, 10 cents a piece. It's looking really, really good. BBIG starting to base around 11.2. Love to see it. Welcome, guys. And honestly, I'm really waiting for this big breakout. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but we're got a pretty nice flag set up. I don't know when this is gonna connect, but we have a flag going this way. So somewhere, something like this would be. Hopefully, we break out from something like this. That's why I entered something. Hopefully, like this happens. Not getting the viewers, damn. Sometimes it's crazy. I'll have 25 viewers or 0. Just no worries. Support.com is also starting to look up, and I'm swinging some shares. I am swinging some shares on support.com, so we will have to take a look at that in a second. Great. Just still playing trying to doing some things right now. I'll let you guys know. Looking pretty good so far. Like I said, still waiting. Again, we have the 793 swing right here. Just hoping that it would hold this flag a little bit better. Still looks okay. That looks good. If you guys got any other tickers, let me know. We can go over those. Just kind of waiting to see what direction we're gonna take right here. We still look really good in HGen. We're kind of coiling up. Looks like we're coiling up for our next move. I don't know where. It really looks like we should soon be ready to coil if we follow this line right here. So we'll just have to see. If you guys are tuning in, welcome. You guys got any tickers you need me to look at, let me know. We are at 793 holding 2,000 shares of HGen. And I wonder, I'm just looking at BBIG real quick. Doesn't look like that good of a Head and Shoulders. Hopefully not. We will see. Looks decent. Hoping that holds that I'm gonna look at CEI over here too. I'm hoping that this damn, we're really shooting up right here. Not by we got really good making new highs. We're up 25% today. That is awesome. I told you if we closed above $1.25, I'd be happy. I have a lot of selling at $1.25. A lot of resistance up there. It's gonna be hard to break that for now. Shouldn't be a problem though. Nice. We are possibly breaking out of HGen. Still holding my shares. Yo, thanks for your videos. You made me $50,000. Yo, you're welcome. You can go to you can donate if you'd like. There's Sean Ernest. Thank you very much. Luckily, I just started up this stream, but the last stream we were pulling 20 to 30 viewers. But yeah, you're welcome. Glad I made you 30K. That's pretty sweet. Or 50K. I'm glad, Sean Ernest. His name sounds familiar too. All right, so this 793, we need to be nice if we could reclaim this 8 pivot. We can go over and look at BBIG. Looks good so far. Sean Ernest, do I know you? All right, there we go. Big level to claim on HGen. Congratulations if you took this trade with me. I'm gonna start scaling out soon because I am playing pretty large into it, but like I said, looks good. So nice. If we can reclaim this 825 area, we could go a lot further into after hours. So might scale out 1,000 shares up at 825. We'll see. Still not a full breakout until we reach this kind of 8-9 mark. So I am waiting for that to happen. $50,000 I made you. That's crazy. And see, looks good. Nice. Basin over here. Looks very good. BBIG's getting kind of pounded into close. Tried really hard multiple times to grab this 1150 level. Couldn't do it. See, it's got... Hopefully this... If it bounces off 1072, we could be good still. We'll have to see. If you guys have any questions, let me know below. Yeah, BBIG looks like it's probably going to be done with today. You guys, we reclaimed 10, but I'm seeing a couple hundred shares, but it's... Like I said, it's very flaky stock. It's very up and downs. Very choppy these last few days. No clear direction. CEI, wow, we are flying on this. Congratulations if you took my... Remember at 0.918 is where my average is. Told everyone to buy. Love this trade. Yeah, I'm glad you like it, Sean Ernest. Yeah, the CEI, I'm holding 10,000 shares, so I'm up 2,900 on this play so far, so that's looking really good. Hopefully, like I said, if we can break this 8-9 area, we should be doing good on here. Let's go ahead and look at this level 2 and see. Still, we have tons of buyers stepping in at $1.27. Lots of buyers still on here. If I look at this order flow, still some really big buys. We'd like to see a little bit of a pullback, but we do have the potential to run into after hours right now.
Support.com also looks pretty decent. We are
I do have a couple shares that I was holding of support.com swinging today, so we'll see how those. Great content. Thank you, Blue Jade. Appreciate it. Do appreciate it. Thank you for the subscription as well. Yeah, all right. If you're also, I'm gonna be doing some other how-to videos today, how to read level 2 stuff like that. Main watch right now is, like I said, we have a nice flag on HGen. I know I'm holding shares from 793. Looking for a pullback on this on CEI. Still up 30% today. That's amazing. I'm holding our CEI for $2. Would be kind of my goal. Still, we're not really that oversold. Yeah, it's going parabolic right now. Good stuff. And we're back. Yeah, Cody, we are back. You missed it, but here at 793, I got on and said that we're swinging this to the end of day, possibly after hours. And then CEI looks really, really good right now. Really, really good. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if, we hit $2, $3. I think we're going to hit 2. I know we are. Yo, Cody, aren't you swinging some CEI, if I remember right? Still waiting for this flag break up here. That's going to be big. If we can break this 810.
After support.com could go crazy in after hours. I do agree with you. And I said I am holding
some. Let's take a look at support.com real quick. SPRT, yeah, we're looking. It's been just consolidating day from this big leg up yesterday. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we started running up into after hours as well. Look for 25 as a key break, which it looks like we might do right now. 25 is going to be a very key break for us to grab. You have 80 at 102. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm glad that someone's making some money. Dude, like I said, CI looks like, possibly we could hit $2, $3. So you have a good average, so I wouldn't worry anything about it. $1 it's a great average. BBIG kind of broke down. We're back up. Nice. It was a nice recovery. Maybe we can get a bullish engulfing on the 5-minute. I am curious to see if support.com can, man, really been being pretty patient over here with this one. Not gonna risk too much if this trade goes south. I mean, we're just all over the place right here, but we'll see. Yo, Rocco, thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. Support.com looks like we're trying to break that $25 pivot. It's a big pivot to break, so we will see. Givo looks like, I don't know. Don't know how much we're gonna have left on that run, but I know for sure today. I think CEI is gonna be a runner into after hours. I really think that we're gonna run, maybe even up to $1.50. So we'll see. Just have to see. Yeah, I'm definitely confident on this setup on HGen. Like I said, I'm in at 793 with 2,000 shares. I'm willing to risk 7. Honestly, I have a stop loss at 783. I'm willing to lose 10 cents per share on it. Yo, welcome everyone. If you guys just got in here, I don't know, Rocco, thank you for the sub again. Appreciate it. Really looking bullish on support.com. We just claimed this 25 key pivot right here. That's really good. I'm on this HGen trade. Hopefully we don't break down. Let's go ahead and look at CEI. I know some people are coming around here. CEI looks really good. Good pullback. We're back down to 66 on the RSI. We're looking good there. BBIG, let's see how that candle follow through. yeah, nice follow through from this candle up here. RSI is kind of getting reset. Look good on there. If you guys got any other suggestions, let me know. I'll go through those. For now, I'm focused on HGen because I have we're waiting for this bull flag. If we can push up above 8.8, we should have some possible continuation. Love to see some continuation on this as well. All right, thank you guys for all the subscribers. Looks like we're about to hit 100. That is started streaming a couple days ago. Didn't know that my content would be people would like it this much, but I do appreciate it. If you guys got any other tickers, let me know. Let's go back to support.com. I'm curious to see. Support.com is known to run in the last 30 minutes of the day. If we start running, it might be a chance to get in. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So 26.5 is the next pivot to break. If we were to get into support.com, I don't really see. I've been kind of all over the place. The trade's not for me, but definitely could have some after hours potential. I'm not gonna get in the trade myself though. I'm hoping HGen pans out. Especially I know some people took some HGen here as well, so we'll see what happens with that. Here we go. Here's our breakout on HGen possibly happening. And again, if you guys were in here, we have a 793 average, so hopefully this can pay off for us. Let's see. Yeah, we got to break this 8.9 average. Kind of rejected off of there, but intact play. We want me to look at BBI. Let me look at BBIG again. BBIG, yeah, we're pretty good. We're reclaiming this almost 11 area. CEI, we're probably still down at 10. Let's look at level 2 we still have a lot of buyers, surprisingly. We have so much volume that's still coming in on here. Lots of buyers in this 127 range. Good support throughout on CEI, that's for sure. Looks pretty bullish. Nice. Looking good. I'm still waiting for this HGen breakout. I've been kind of being really patient. Let's see what happens. Yeah, HGen definitely. Gevo into close is looking pretty good. Got to break that 8 key level is what I can see. Yeah, so I didn't even see this. I mean, definitely we were getting buyers down here on this level, so looks pretty good. Still waiting patiently for HGen. That's. Yeah, DAT stock too. I really like DATS. Is a long-term play. Definitely be something to look at buying calls on the options chain. Sweet. We're getting really close to breakout right here, and we're almost to breakout of 100 subscribers. So if you guys like the content and you don't mind subscribing, I'd appreciate that. Oh, support.com is going. That's support.com is about to blow. Knew I should have gotten some shares right here at close. Remember, I told you that it goes the last 30 minutes of the day. Waiting for a dip right here on support.com would be a good idea. Do look like we're gonna run into after hours as well. Riskier ads up here, but still, if you wait for it to dip down a bit, could be some good buying opportunity. Look away for 3 seconds and it just starts going up. Still having a hard time breaking out HGen. Still think it's got some potential. To go ahead and let's see. Yeah, supports are really breaking out. .com. Support.com looks good. There we go. There's that 27 break. That's a big break. Been consolidating all day. I wouldn't be surprised if we went 19.6. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit $30 here. It's probably be my price target into after hours. Looks pretty strong. HGen also looking pretty strong as well. I'm looking for CEI also. Lots of our swings today are paying off a lot. Sure, I'm getting some text messages. CEI looks really good. Support.com breaking that 27 pivot also. Right now it's still kind of overbought on the RSI, but that's okay. Still up a lot of money on HGen, but I'm still hoping that we some other things come this way. My live subscribers isn't counting, that's why I'm refreshing. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. Yeah, let's look at CEI. I think we're about to have our next leg up. It's crazy. It's getting ready for our next leg up for sure. BBIG still holding the support level. Doesn't look too strong though. Someone just text me a message. Okay, sorry. Coiling tightly on HGen.
Yeah, no, it was kind of sad. I literally was like, I think Spirit could go support.com, and I missed the move. That always happens though. Sometimes you just miss the moves. That's, like I said, just happens. It happens to everyone. You'd be looking at the chart, and then next thing you know, it's up 5%. It's like, well,
I already missed it. It happens to the best of us. All right. I don't really mind what we're looking up on the left if anyone wants to have a chart up there. You guys probably want to see BBIG, I'm sure. Leave that up there. I'd love to claim 11 by the end of today. It's kind of the goal. Nice candle. Just trying to move up right now, for sure. BBIG. It's got a lot of room on the RSI to run as well. Nice. Looking pretty good into close. Love BBIG to break 11 into close. That'd be really, really kind of what I'm looking for. I'm still bullish on BBIG, but I would really like to see it before it closed would be be great. And it looks like we might get there. RSI, we're still pretty. RSI's cooled off quite a bit. Most active tickers. All right. If you guys got any questions, leave them in the chat. Anything like that. Yep, I don't really like that look right there from HGen. Said I have a stop loss at 783, but I was thinking we could have broken out. Fortunately.
Still have a chance.
Just really, really thin. Not a lot of volume coming through. BBIG looks good on the other hand, though. BBIG is looking really, really strong in a close. We have a lot of ways to go up as well. Just on, looks like we might be saved on HGen. We'll see. Let's look at a couple other tickers while we're at here. Support.com, still really overbought. CEI, looks like it's trying to make another high. Kind of going to be a bearish engulfing right here, but that's okay. I'm really glad that HGen decided to pop back up. Just came across the channel FOMO. I bought CAI at 121. I'm at 126 and CAI. Am I good in possession? Should I sell? I'll be honest with you guys. I got a 0.918% or 0.198 average. All my viewers do. I think it's gonna hit $2. You're at $1.21, $1.26. Let's take a look right now. Yeah, I think that $1.21, you're okay, and $1.26, I think you'll be fine. You guys are still up in the money. What I would do is, I think we're gonna have an after hours run. So I honestly think that this hits $2. There's a lot of big names on it, a lot of news that came out. I mean, I would definitely use like 110 at like 120 as a stop loss though for both of you. 120, 119 actually, probably be a little bit better. Adder, sure, we can look at Adder. Let's go ahead and take a look at Adder. Okay, Adder, yeah, nice. Adder's been going for a few days now. It looks like we've been consolidating. Looks like we could possibly run into after hours. I like the look of Adder for sure. As long as we keep this support line. Yeah, it looks like we could possibly run into after hours, that is for sure. We got a lot of ways to work up to. Yeah, like Adder. Don't hold a position, but definitely like it. Yep, you guys are welcome. We'll go back over to CEI. I'm curious to see what we might have some after hour runners. CEI I think is going to be a runner. Support.com. It's hoping HGen, but it looks like we're about to break down right here. So might be out of the trade. Yeah, HGen looks like it's going to break down. I have a stop loss at 783. I'm going to play that really, really tight. Thank you guys for the subs as well. Yeah, HGen looked like an A1 setup coming into here, and it still might run today. I just don't want to risk more than that 783 mark, unfortunately. Jivo might run in after hours as well. That looks pretty decent. Oh, you guys want to look at BBIG. That's right. Forgot most of you guys like BBIG in here. Nice. Super, super bullish close so far if we can hold this. I like the looks of it.
If we can hold 11, you should be really good. BBIG, yeah, really bullish.
You said we got to hold 11, and we are breaking out right now as well. Good looks from BBIG. Big in Adder and support. Adder, it looks good. Support, yeah, nice. I know support.com just went up. I guess I'm curious what price are you in at support. Are you in at like 50 or 27? I don't know. It's been pretty volatile. Or are you in at $2? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, support looks like we claimed that 27 pivot. Support looks strong. I say support, but support, yeah, support.com. Look pretty good. 96, thank you guys. We're 4 subs away. I'm pretty excited about that. You guys got any other tickers questions? Drop below. Curious to see closes on BBIG and HGen. Mostly BBIG. Yeah, looking good. I'm surprised no one has asked me to look at AMC or GMC yet. Surprised. I figured everyone would be like, pick me, pick me. Yeah, HGen just not cooperating. Yeah, Juvo might run into after hours. It hasn't been able to claim that 8 all day though. I've been waiting for it. Where do you see the next pivot for support.com? I see the next pivot at that we need to hold. About 29 is going to be the next pivot. The really, really big pivot. And I think that I looked at the fib level. We should, if we hit, I think possibly we could hit 30 in that. By close, if you keep this up. 30, and then the big pivots are just where resistance is. So 30 is going to be a big pivot. Looks like 32 and a half is going to be a big pivot. 40 is a big pivot, and then all-time highs if we get there. No promises. Think this can go to 30. Short squeeze or fundamentally. You're going to have to tell me which stock that is. Thanks, George, for the sub. Alexa, think this can go to 30. Spirit, support.com, I think it could go to 30, sure. I don't really use squeezes that much. Squeezes really, they're kind of a thing, but they're kind of hyped up too much. It's more just good charts and what I see. But yeah, let me know what stock. I don't know which 30. And I know CEIs, because all of my followers have CEI. All my followers are up 40% on CEI right now, which is cool. BBIG looks good as well. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. You have to tell me what ticker specific. I talk about a lot of tickers. That's the reason I ask. 96 subscribers. That is amazing. And then I think after the close, we're going to go over some tickers. If you guys want me to look at financial stuff like that, I'll have a little bit of time to dig really, really deep into stuff like that. That's the time if you have questions about financials, actual, like, I can give you everything you want to know. Also, I can give you some long-term stocks, some plays like that if you would like. HGen, yeah, we're still trading in that trend line. I'm hoping that it'll do something. Might be possible we have a movement in after hours, don't know. Very cool. All right. Yeah, I need BBIG to close below 10 not to be up. That'd be really nice. That's probably where, yeah. 11 would, I mean, I'm pretty bullish regardless on it, but I'm just talking if like we were gonna start moving up. It's kind of 97. Thank you guys. We're almost at 100. If you guys got any questions, drop them below. I'll answer those guys for you. Curious to see some of these stocks into close. And CEI looks like it's about to have another leg up as well. If you guys, I know some of you guys are holding a lot of those. Let's see. I'm going to answer the phone. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, I had a phone call. My bad. So let me see. Thank you, Brandon, for the sub. Much appreciated. Oh, let's look at CEI. CEI looks like we could possibly see another leg up. Make sure we don't have a head and shoulders pattern right here. So when I talk about head and shoulders, that's what I mean. I want to make sure we push above 1131 on this right shoulder. Looks like we already almost did as well. So looks pretty good.
You just don't want to get caught in those head and shoulders sometimes, especially on a longer time frame like the 1 day. Those can get pretty bearish. Yeah, it looks good. Still head and shoulders. Want to make sure that we can push above that. Yep, we'll have to look at adders close as well. I'd love to see a 131 break on CEI for longs. Let's go ahead and look at the level 2. Level 2, this is over here is what people are buying, the bid. Ask is what they're selling. So we can see at 129, there's a lot of support. We have lots and lots of buyers along here. We just moved up to 131, but we still have a lot of buyers over here. And we have some support, some resistance at 131, but look, we don't have any resistance up to 140. So I think we have a chance of running to 140 pretty quick. There's no resistance what I see. We have lots of buyers over here on the 130 range. So look very good technicals on CI. Very loose walls as well. Level very thin, can move quick. Level 2 on this, pretty thin. Always pretty thin on BBIG. Let's look at HGen. I know that's the one that I'm pretty heavy in right now. Seeing if we can reclaim that 8 area. Had support from 1318 still before close just to see it go to 50 and after hours. I'm not going to make the same mistake again. Holding B by G as long as possible. Anything can happen with this volume. Yes. The thing is I'm gonna make it, and I want this to be to everyone. I have had lots of stocks that were at even over the counter stocks that are 10 cents moved to $1 the next day, whatever. I would always rather have gains than bag hold losses. So that's what I mean is take some out. Like, yes, I would definitely, the best way to do this is, once you're up a certain amount or whatever you are, scale some out, and then so you can always have some on the table still, but you're locking in profits. My system is I scale out 50% to 10% usually. Lots of people are different. I'm very big into protecting profits, so you have to make your own trading system and figure that out for yourself. But do I think it can go to 30? 30 seems pretty big to me. I would think something more realistically in the 20s. I calculated their how much their company should be worth, and it was $5 billion. Their paper value, what their net assets and everything. So I could see it going to 20 because their market cap right now is about 800 million. But 30. I guess it could. Kind of a stretch. Also depends on how long you want to hold it. The time frame. Time frame is big as well. We are at 99 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I started streaming yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I didn't know that I'd get this many subscribers that quick, but I do appreciate it. I'm gonna start streaming every day. Seems like you guys like it. I hope to get monetized. I guess that would be the goal one day. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, and then also my Twitter, you guys, I'm not asking anyone to donate, but so I didn't actually mean to include that, but there's the donation and but if you guys want to follow my Twitter, you can. That would be sweet. So you guys can let me know. All right. Let's look at support.com into close. BBIG looks fine as long as we can close above 11. I like that. Support. Support looks pretty strong. Be a good place to add right here as well. Adding SPY. SPY might see some downside tomorrow.
Looks like a rising wedge or a bear flag. Curious to see how that pans out. Or we could just push up into close as well. All right, we'll leave BBIG over here, so I know people are interested in that. And then for me, I need to see HGen. I have a 793 average on HGen right now. I've been holding it for a while now, for the last hour. Thought it had the possibility of breaking out, so we will see. Yay, guy. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Alexa. I think that is 100. I really appreciate it. I didn't know I was going to get here this quick, but 100. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. That is sweet. Thank you very much. Also, if you guys have some questions, I'm going to stay around after hours a bit. If you guys have any like questions for financials for companies, like deeper dives into companies, ticker reviews, I can do that. For HGen, I have a 783 stop, so that might hit. That is what it is. Gave it a lot of time. Firefly, thank you for the sub as well. I appreciate it. All right. I guess CEI and support.com are probably my biggest watches into close. CEI, definitely. And support looks, see what we can do here. Looks like it'll be all right. Let's go to support.com. Look good. Someone else want me to look at what Efter? What was the other one? Let me try to find. I know there was a stock that people were asking me. Oh, it's Adder. Okay, let's go ahead and look at Adder as well. Adder looks pretty solid. Looks like we're riding this resistance line down here, but it looks like we've been consolidating all day, so we could see some bigger moves up or down. Sorry, I mean up in the future. Then I was also going to take a look at some of our SPY. SPY looks a little bit of a choppy day for SPY for sure. IWM, I think IWM did pretty well today, so that's good to see. Yesterday we caught the. Yesterday I think we did pretty good today though. We had an 80. We didn't have like an 80% winner like yesterday, but still did pretty well. OPAD, yeah, we were. That's crazy. OPAD. We were at $15 today and we're down at 10. We were actually playing that, and I would like to go back and make a kind of a point. Not a big point, but so we sold OPAD. I'll tell you what happened today. This is why you always use your stop losses. So, wow, that's crazy. So I saw this really, really good graph setup. So we had a nice bull flag, and right here I bought in at 15.31. As soon as it broke this bottom support, I sold at 5.13. If I was to have waited, we would have been all the way down. It's crazy that a stock goes up 30% up to down 10% a day though. And it looks like it's a new IPO, but still, very interesting. Glad I got out of that today. CEI looks interesting on the 1 day as well. If you guys got any questions, let me know. We can give those a look. Sorry, I had to adjust my microphone. I wonder if this is right. Seems right. I am going to take a phone call. I will be back in 30 seconds. All right, we're back. I apologize. Sorry, I was on the phone with my girlfriend. Sonam. Okay, we can look at that. MKB, thanks for the subscribe. Appreciate it. Ew, Sonam had a very interesting close, and I was looking at this today. Okay. So we have a lot of room up to almost 64 cents. If I'm looking just at the 1 minute, it's pretty overextended up here, but we could have a possible after hours runner. If we got back, I think a good risk level would be 55 cents, but definitely want to see this into after hours. Look at how much volume we're picking up too. Lots and lots of volume towards the close. So yeah, this could be a possible after hours runner. I'm gonna keep my eyes on it. Some of these setups kind of. I've noticed that these guys they'll go crazy in after hours, especially because we're getting a lot of this volume right now. But I think if we can keep this momentum, it'll be definitely something to keep in mind during after hours. I was gonna look back because I am holding a lot of money in HGen at 793. I don't know if we stopped out or not. Oh wow, okay. So we are actually curling back up on HGen. And like I said, I got a lot of. I have 2,000 shares at 793. So hopefully that looks good. Support.com is kind of slowing down, but actually potentially on this HGen could be a big after hours runner as well. So we'll have to see. If there's any other tickers am I missing out on? Yeah. Like I said, I'm looking for this 8-9 breakout. We've been waiting for this for a while now. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, Sodom looks definitely. Display capture. Looks good. Yeah, I'm curious to see what Sodom does after hours because I have been waiting very patiently for something interesting to happen. BBIG. See how this closes for these stocks. Wonder what our after hours runner is going to be. Damn, Upstart had another just amazing day today. That's crazy. Talking about a long-term growth stock, Upstart, like literally, I've never seen a stock on so much drugs. Like, look at this. It's not even real. $22 to $300. Pretty crazy. It just doesn't stop. I need to buy some. HGen. Holding this 8-3 level pretty nice. See what happens. Go to this 1 minute. Looks pretty solid. CEI. Yeah, we look fine. We're consolidating right here. I think CEI is going to be an after hours runner. Potentially. So that Sodom stock look good too. Potential flag forming. Definitely potential flag. And once market closes, we'll go over some of these stocks, but then I'm gonna go do some ticker reviews. If you guys want tickers in depth, we'll go over. Support.com is currently back up as well. Yeah, I think CEI could run in after hours. I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised at all. Like I already have shares, so. So we will see. Just copying this. Okay. CEI looks like it's trying to break out as well past that 131. Looks pretty solid. Curious of what our BBI. Yeah, CEI looks good. I want to see what BBIG is gonna do. I'm having troubles claiming that 11. And I know I just keep it real with you guys, but don't really like this pattern right here. Let me show you what I mean. It's called Head and Shoulders, and we'll go. This is Head and Shoulders, and it's pretty bearish if it happens. So, any of these, damn it, what the flip? All right, so any of these are Head and Shoulders, and we kind of have one of those on BBIG right now. So we'll see how that plays out. I'm not saying maybe it won't. If you guys got any other tickers, let me know when to close. It's going to be pretty volatile in here, so let's put in BBIG, HGen, CEI. Is there another ticker someone wants to look at? Maybe support.com? Support.com would be fun. I want to make sure that we can see all these. Same thing with market open. Support.com. Hopefully it can curl right here. Looks like it's trying to curl on. It's using that old resistance line of support, which I like. HGen starting to get some volume too here. So yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. We got 3 minutes to market close. I'm hoping we get some kind of volume. One of these guys ends up doing good. So we're going over support.com, CEI, and BBIG. Yeah, I think that BBIG, I really wanted to close above 11, but 1085.11, it's really not that big of a deal. And support.com looks decent. Okay. So I'm going to close out this tab. Okay, very nice. So CEI, we're trying to push above this 132 for after hours. BBIG. Let's go ahead and see what happens. I've never seen like BBIG. It's usually stocks go up like a lot and they fade pretty quick. BBIG has been up big, and it has not even faded close to yet. Still very, OPAD is still just very interesting to me that was up 30% today. I was interested in getting in, and then it's down 50%. Crazy. And SPY is taking a dip at the close. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that chart up right now for you guys. I know that I talked about it being a bear flag possibly. In perfect setting, I drew this indicator earlier. This is why you got to learn some of your technicals, but perfect bear flag, and we are done with that. And then we'll go put support.com. Another thing to take, since the market is dipping, another important thing to do is the VIX. VIX below 20 is pretty normal, so nothing there. And then we go to the VXX and see if it's volatile in between the VIX, and yes, it is. So possible market, some further downside tomorrow. And here's market close coming up. No. All right, that is the sound of market close. Sorry, I haven't checked comments in a while. Thank you, G Hange Hen, for the subscribe. Nothing crazy into after hours. Not a lot of volume yet. I am going to exit. I'm going to keep my position at HGen. I am break even right now. Looks like BBIG is trying to curl up right here. Getting lots of volume. That's good. If I miss something that's running, just let me know. We'll take a look at that. Thank you guys for all the views and the subs today. I know we passed 100, so that means a lot. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and look. See if we can find maybe an after-hour play. Maybe we could bank on an after-hour play. I still think CEI is going to run after hours. We will see. Let me see if anything's running after hours. These are pretty much all the stocks I had on watch for after hours. So let's see if you guys got any questions, tickers, drop them below. I will go ahead and look at those. How many viewers do we have? We have 17. Thanks for all the subs again. Really appreciate it. I might be swinging HGen until tomorrow. We'll see how close is. BBIG, I'm still swinging. Support.com, I have shares at 22.7 today. Somewhere in here. I don't know where I bought them. Bought them here. Saw this W bottom 10, bought them, and then CEI I have shares at 0.918. So these are all my swings that I'm pretty confident in. Not really too confident in HGen. It's kind of a shorter swing. Not so much in support. It's for fun, for just technicals. I'm really confident in CEI for $2 and pretty confident in PBIG for what I am looking at right now. If you guys have any tickers right now, this would be the time. I think here in about 10 minutes, I'm going to go through some tickers. If you guys really want some tickers, like I'll go through their financials and stuff like that, drop them below and I will go over those. I'll probably pick a few as well. I would like to see if we can't get an after hours play going. So we're going to look and see if. So Gevo is kind of ripping after hours. So let's take a look at that. So yeah, Gevo looks good. Kind of. I'm not going to be interested in a play unless we can break 825. If we can break 825, I'd be looking possibly at a play. Yeah, that's where I am with that. If there's any other runners, let me know. Go ahead and we can go ahead and look at those as well. CEI down a little bit after hours, not much. Lots of HGen. Yeah. I don't know. Might have some after hours runners. We'll see. Gevo. I can't fucking say it, but that thing might run. All right, FCell is the only one I'm looking at. Okay, we can look at FCell. None of these look like they have any volume yet to even do anything. Looks like we're gonna have a pretty low after hours. Gevo looks decent. Not really curious until we break that 8. Or we might be curious here in a bit. We'll see. Afrim is going nice in after hours. I gotta plug in my phone. We're at like 1%. Yeah, Gevo might be the after hour play. We'll see. I know it's going. I'm gonna be, if you guys are looking. All right. Gevo needs to cool down a bit. I'm interested though. In this after hours move so far, like I said, it needs to cool down a bit. Once we are kind of back in this overbought zone, which usually is gonna be pretty good. I think that we might end up playing Gevo after hours. I want to see a nice consolidation dip. Here, let's go down to Gevo so we can look at this one at a time. Let's clear all this. Okay, I'm going to be looking at a play for Gevo. I'm going to need RSI up. All right, I am going to go. We're going to play very stop. If you guys are going to take the trade with me, we're going to be tight stop losses for after hours. I am going to have my phone up, ready to buy shares on Jivo after hours. I want to get an 812, I want an 815 limit. So I have an 815 limit order in for 300 shares. Just as a starter. If we can't get 815, I'm not really too interested in playing it. I want to make sure we get that good risk reward. Thank you, Gabriel, for the follow. Appreciate that. Damn, it's going crazy in after hours. Still said I'm interested in that 815 though. So hopefully we can get filled right here. Always pays off to be a little patient. All right, we're still not filled yet. Okay, I filled at 8. Here's my order right here, 813, 295 shares. So I'm in at 813. And I'm going to play pretty tight stop loss. If you guys, 813 is a pretty good average on here. Where RSI is unextended now. I'm going to keep a stop at, honestly, 8.5 was going to be a stop loss, and I'm going to be shooting for high of the day. It's kind of what I'm thinking right now. We are flagging on the 1 minute. Looks good so far. If you guys are interested in some other tickers, let me know. We will go over those. I'm just I was just looking for an after hours play. Also, my other stock, HGen, that I have a lot of capital in, that I've been waiting for to pop off all day, is starting to make a little bit of moves in after hours. So let's take a look at that. Chart. Thought it was moving. Guess not. BBIG, we'll check this out. So again, I'm in for 300 shares as a starter at 813 on Jivo. Tape looks pretty good. Not a lot of volume, but we'll see. I'm gonna use probably an 8.5 stop. I have 300 shares, so 300 times 7. I'll lose $21 on this trade if it gets down to 8.5. So, don't really think if it breaks 8.5, I don't think I'm gonna average down. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, it doesn't look too bad right now. I see some really big orders coming in, just off 3,000, stuff like that. So it looks like we could possibly. I'm looking for the next. I'd like to see the next leg up. Possibly touch high of the day. Let me go ahead and look at chat. I'm holding SPY puts and spirit calls. Yeah, SPY call puts would not be a bad idea. I was just explaining this to the chat. I actually graphed this out before it even happened. We had this this wedge or a bear flag right here. Breakdown from there. So into close, you should already be up money in that. And support.com, depending where your expiration is, should be okay. We had a nice rise into after hours. Into after hours. I was hoping after hours we would carry some of that momentum over. But yeah, good plays on that. See how it does tomorrow. Looks like we might lose this 8.5 support. I'm hoping not. Can't use stop losses in after hours, so we hit that 8.5. I am going to add. We're gonna play 8 as the next support. I'm gonna add 300 shares on my phone. See? So we're gonna add 300 shares. Actually, let's just do 200. All right, we got filled at 8.6. So I'm gonna hold 500 shares. And we're gonna probably risk off 8. Well, we will risk off 8. And that puts my average at like $8.09. See how that plays out. Afrim is Afrim 917 on both expiration. Okay. Damn, I knew Afrim was gonna go. I knew Afrim was gonna go. Wow. Jesus. Oh, I didn't know Afrim was gonna go. What was it? Was it earnings today? Was it an earnings play? Nice on the Jivo. Was it earnings? Because I'm not gonna play it up here. I'm not interested in playing it up here, but quite interesting. 20% jump after hours. Wow. Looks like it was earnings today. Must have blew out earnings. Huge gap, and we gapped up 73. We gapped up recently too. Crazy. See how SPY is holding up. I mean, you look at SPY, you really think there needs to be some correction, huh? I mean, looks like there needs to be a little correction, at least down to the 420s. I am check key KPL2. I'm there long since 4.3. Okay. Damn, nice look on this. We're back in the money on Jivo. Looks good. We got a 4.3 average. Jivo's doing really, really good. I hope it pays us for dinner. Nice. I like this. You've gotten the 4.3, so you got somewhere here. Looks like we're ready for our next leg up too. We just crossed over here. Look at these perfect bull flags. The next resistance line for you is actually, we don't really have too big of we kind of have a gap to fill, all the way up to 8. So looks pretty good. I don't know what the company does. I haven't looked at the financials, but geez, and we're shotting up after hours. KPLT. Interesting. KPLT. What was there? Is there news or something? Yeah. By the way, thank you guys for 20 viewers. That's crazy. Didn't really think I'd be having 20 viewers. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm still hoping that Jivo is gonna pan out here. We know I have an 8.9 average now, but we will see. What am I? Sorry, I was tweeting something. Extremely undervalued compared to growth and revenue. Might be 15 by December. We can look at that. Yahoo Finance, KPLT. Let's look. 6 new subscribers. Wow. Really appreciate it. That is crazy. Blows me away every time I look. I'll give you a quick view of finances. Jivo's looking good. All right, so when I go to look at financials, I'm going to go to financials, and I'm going to look at quarterly. So good on the financial side. The only problem I see here is this is an 18% jump, 2020 to 2021, and I need to get plus on this computer. Cost of revenue's been going up as well, so that means that they're spending ads. Their total revenue is $770 million, and let's see what their market cap is. Their market cap's as big as their revenue quarterly, so yeah, it is undervalued. I would agree with you on that. I would be concerned with their cost of revenue, and they're only growing 13% a year, but looks like a solid undervalued play, for sure. Ovidus, thank you guys for the subs again. Crazy, I can't believe, like, I remember we started today at like 60 or something, and I was like hoping for 100, and you guys have totally blown it out of the water, so I appreciate it a lot. Still hoping Jivo's got some juice left in it for dinner time. We are forming a flag on the 1 minute. Want to break out of this resistance here. Should be good to go up. Got a lot of movers in after hours. Looks good. BBIG. If you guys have any other stocks you want me to look at, I can give a quick overview. Yep, Jivo looks good. I would love to see an all-time high of the day. If we do get an all-time high of the day, I might be swinging until tomorrow, so we will see. Support.com, kind of getting railed in after hours, but it did have a nice run up. Could reverse here. Let's go ahead and see. Yeah, you got a good average on KPLT too. Congrats on your after hours too. That extra 10% looks really nice. Nice flag breakout as well. Yeah, I could see you doubling your money here. Pretty easy. Oh, I thought that was a fake out. I thought possibly going to be breaking out right here. Volume's decreasing. Once this volume comes back up, we should see some uptrend. Afraid, Affirm stock. What are you in at? You're afraid of Affirm. Depends what you got in. If you got in at 110, you're probably not going to get your money back, to be honest with you. Let's pull up RSI to give us a better indicator of where we are on overbought, oversold. Okay, let's put this on. Still overbought a little bit. We are starting to curl right here, so if it dipped a little bit more, we want to see a start to curl before it comes back up. So right now would possibly be a good buying zone around 1.6. Jivo's starting to do good as well. Affirm got earnings now, and they smashed it. Q does the same thing as Affirm. Okay, they all smashed earnings. Yeah, nice. That's big. Affirm and company you're in looks really. I said it looks pretty solid. That KPLT. Let me look at KPLT's earnings. Let's see what they beat by. Did they have an earnings release today? They must have if it just jumped 10% after hours. Nope. Don't know why. Oh, here we go. So, I mean, year over year, like I said, we have not too big. Like, let me show you a good growth company. That's like my favorite. Look at this revenue. Last year, revenue's up 260%. When you're looking at big growth companies, you want revenue that's over 100%. And then with the earnings calls, if you go back to their earning calls, look, they beat them every single time, blow them out of the water. So companies like that, we can go more into how to find that. And I look away for 2 seconds, and my Jivo is down. All right, I'm going to get out of Jivo with a $50 loss. Not interested in playing that anymore. Unfortunate, couldn't hold. That was a typo. That I'm in it 80. Oh yeah, that's good. Loan wise spiking because they do the same thing as Affirm. That makes sense. All right, we're out of there. But look at APPS that I just talked about. The stock is literally, it's one of my favorite stocks, and it's really, really far down from its all-time highs. Really, really good setup as well. Yeah, Affirm looks pretty solid. Let's see. Yeah, Jivo stopped out of there. Affirm looks really good. Not too much going on in after hours. Okay, Cavill. Yeah, and we're actually curling up on Affirm, so He's gonna have a little bit of ways to go as well. Jeez, look at that. Did they reverse split? They had a reverse split, right? No, they didn't reverse split. 49 cents to $17. Jesus. I don't know why it said we were up in after hours. $7 to 14. What the hell does this company do? This is kind of a silent sleeper. Jeez. All right. If you're buying something on Amazon and need a loan to pay, oh, Affirm. Yeah, I've heard of Affirm on the radio. Or whatever it's called. Affirm Holdings. I don't know. Oh yeah, so it was up in after hours. Let's see. Imagine buying 1073 after hours for it to come down. Yeah, SPY puts would have been decent to take today. That always cracks me up, those big old spikes in after hours. They're fake, but after. Okay, we can look at after. I aftered last night. Yeah. Same thing with after. We were up big. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. After has no, in my idea. I mean, you could use a stop loss of like 24.29. That's the last stop loss. We have double topped at the top. It was kind of a squeeze. There's no reason it should be this high, in my opinion. I think that the next few days we're gonna start to fall down again. Especially, yeah, that's I'm gonna tell you just kind of how it is on this channel. Not gonna really sugarcoat anything. Does not look that great, unfortunately. Sad, yeah, it doesn't. All right, you guys can I'll give you guys like 10 more minutes if you want to list some companies. We can look at them in charts. After that, I am probably gonna get ready to go. Geez, 109 subscribers. That is awesome. Yeah, after probably, I mean, like, we've seen stocks go on crazy runs, but like from this double top right there, and I mean, like I said, it kind of looks like it consolidated. It's been consolidating in this area. So like if you were holding on to it and you're already bag holding, I mean, you could risk like 22.46 or 22.50, I guess. If you're already bag holding and you kind of want to give it a chance. I mean, if it breaks 22, if it breaks this last support right here, and honestly, I'd say probably 23.89, then, I mean, we have all this way to fall back down, and it's probably really, really thin. Unfortunately. Actually, that's what we're going to do. I am going to head out. I have work tonight and stuff like that, but I will be live tomorrow. I'm going to be live 30 minutes before every market. Before the market opens. So for me, that's 7 o'clock. So I have my Twitter in the description if you want to follow me there, but I will be live at 7 o'clock if you guys want to catch me tomorrow. Today was pretty good. I think I made some money. I think some followers made some money. I think we might have went like 4 for 6 on our trades. I know we lost this last one, but it happens. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good one. I will catch you guys tomorrow if you guys are in the